When I was considering working with Becky DeGrossa through Counseling Wise, I was first starting with, I believe, the blogging program, learning about a course in blogging. I had had a blog. I didn't know that I needed photographs in it. I didn't know anything about SEO. I also took an SEO course, which was absolutely invaluable because I knew nothing about it. And the idea of spending money to hire someone to do SEO was daunting for me. So I figured I'm kind of a do-it-yourselfer, but still a technophobe. So how those two things go together beats me. But I figured I was game to try it. I was concerned that the cost of taking a course might be prohibitive. Would I really get what I was looking for out of it? And I wasn't even clear about what I wanted other than more patience, more presence on the web, something so that when I put in a search, I might actually rank, because at that point, if I put in a search for East Village or Union Square therapist, I'm located in New York City, nothing came up with me. I might be on page 9,000, somewhere, ranking about that high, because I hadn't done anything with SEO. I didn't know what SEO was. I had a website. I had had a website for a good probably 8 years at that point, and it was basically like a vanity website, because if someone put in Diane Spear LCSW-R, then they would get me. Or if they put in Diane Spear if they put in DianeSpearTherapy.com, they would get me. Anything else, they would not. So they had to already know that they wanted me in order for my website to come up. I don't think that that's good marketing. So those were my concerns. That's what I was looking at. Price, and would it really get me what I wanted? More patience, and through having a more robust online presence. So I did the course, the SEO, I did the blogging course, and it was one of the best decisions that I've ever made, because my website is generating really well for me. I had learned through the Specialty Pages Blueprint how to write for my website, because I wrote my whole thing myself back when I started it, way back in the dark ages, and it was well written, but it was because I had a writing background, but it was not effective. Big difference between well written and effective. What I learned through the Specialty Pages Blueprint was how to make it effective, and how to set up my website in a format that would actually work well and generate and be Google friendly, mobile friendly, all of those things that mine was lacking. I didn't have photographs for my blog pages. I didn't have photographs for my specialty pages. All I had was a photograph of me on every page. I think people were probably sick of looking at me. So it was time to do something that would be more effective. And through the coursework with Becky and her team, I really revised all of my pages, the format for my website. I learned that I could do some of the stuff myself, which was great. They had lots of videos to show me how to do the things that were probably easy for other people to do, but since I'm such a technophobe, really hard for me to do. And the directions were really clear. I learned how to, where I could go to get photos, how I needed to write meta titles, all of the descriptions that I needed to do, what Google would like, what Google would hate, what Google would penalize me for, all of those kinds of things. So it was really helpful. The biggest benefit that I have gotten from this is greatly increased traffic. I wind up getting probably about 4 to 10 emails a week from new potential patients. Not all of them are going to be right for me. That's okay. Some of them will be, and that's enough to generate and grow my business. I had the biggest week of my practice this week since I've been working, and that's been 24 years now. So thank you, Becky, for that. I really do attribute it to the website. I started, with having my practice be word of mouth. If you just heard a sound, it's a new patient coming, buzzing into my office. That's a good thing. So for 24 years, I've had my practice going. It was all word of mouth at first. And then I got the website in 2008 written, the vanity version of it. And I can't remember exactly when I started working with Becky. First it was AdWords and things like that, very effective. And then the SEO, the blogging, and redoing my website, and it's been generating so well for me. My rankings are high, and that's a really tough market in New York City. And New York City is so specialized that it's even what neighborhood you're in. It's all of these kinds of things, and it's ranking very well for me, and I'm very grateful. I have suggested many people, too many people, that they work with Becky and do the courses and have Counseling Wise handle the blogging if someone doesn't do it themselves, if that's an overwhelming task for them. Certainly the SEO, the AdWords, whatever, but really for someone who wants to do it themselves, Becky has all of the resources to teach them to do a great job for themselves and really generate the traffic that they're looking for. And I could not be happier with the results that I've gotten. So I'm very grateful to Becky and to Counseling Wise, and very happy with my practice. So thank you.